Fear is a liar. Fear is a liar that comes in many faces, many subjects, and its roots run in every direction, endlessly. Fear has been used to manipulate masses, control the masses, and for economical and political use. Fear has been used to change our characteristics of not wanting to fit into a certain kind of crowd. So out of fear, we play ourselves out of characteristics to be wanted or needed. And this same crowd is the crowd that you may not even have grew up around, would hang out with, or constantly talk. They don't even have the same views, likes, or anything that you have, but you still take their opinion and you listen to them out of fear. Fear. Before King James started handing out the first Bibles in England, was used to manipulate the masses out of the book of Revelations for the coming of Christ in the end times. Fear. We see countries and corporations making billions and trillions and dollars off the perception and the illusion of fear. Half of them are behind the wars and still turn around and sell the weapons out of fear. Fear is such a psychological weapon that all it takes is an opinion to change who you are, to make you think and sway a different way out of fear. So let's use an example. There's 250,000 people in Syracuse, New York. And they probably have a violent crime of 5 every night. And there's 4.8 million people in Brooklyn. So let's say they have 2 violent crimes every other night. You would never think that Syracuse, being so small, would be worse than Brooklyn. But out of fear, the news, the TVs, the songs, the movies, all make Brooklyn look like it's the worst place in the world. But all of that is just fear, a perception and illusion that the sorcerer, that the illusion box gives you. Out of fear, the people who owned Hollywood, the Ashkenazi, were so fearful of the Ku Klux Klan that they started making movies to sway the masses with Italian heretic of mafia and gangsterism and the whole 9 yards, out of fear, to sway how America was being brought with all this other stuff. This is all because of fear. So don't let fear change who you are. The etymology of fear can be broken down in so many attributes and so many sections that it's technically up to you to have to pick and choose who you are. Because once you find out who you are and the truth within God, you can see that fear has no hold on you, and scripture states that. We see that there are so many stories that out of fear, people have turned away from the truth, because it's easier to accept a lie than to face up to the truth, knowing that the truth is the only thing that's going to set you free. But the pleasure of a lie and being caught up trying to be something that you're not out of fear makes you accept fear quicker than you would the truth. There are so many people that move to big cities because of the limelight, because they want to feel important. So out of fear, they forget who they are and become somebody and something else. So remember, fear is a liar.